Hello guys, Rapichas here with the video of the day, and today is first day of quarterfinals. I can say that some people are becoming more tired. Some players like Bakro, for instance, don't see how he can play against Magnus when you have to have 7 hours extensive match, and after he had the tiebreak yesterday. And same about Karjakin, we can say that he didn't play that good today. So another match is between Duda and Vidit. They drew, and Tabatabe against Fedoseev also draw. So let's see this Karjakin game. Karjak plays black, and some Shankland plays c4. So I think it's reasonably good choice against Sergey. I have feeling that he lost a lot with black against English opening, and basically against closed openings he's not playing that great. He had problems against Artemiev and was lucky to save a game with black. And again, Sergey is very well good player in very concrete sharp positions, but when it's goes to some just random moves, without plan, going back and forth, sometimes Sergey is not playing just that well. e5, this is the most principled. c6, I used to play that myself. Knight f3, e5, d5 takes, and queen takes. I like this position for black. Don't see any actual engine says that black has excellent position. They shut down this bishop on g2. They play knight f3, and this queen here. You don't normally play with queen in the opening, but with queen to e5, it is a good piece in the center. e3, bishop c5, queen e5. Now black can threaten d4. d3, let's take. Takes, and bishop f4. Good intuition, white is much better. Alright, so Karjakin saw it, he played takes, knight f6. So black is going to castle soon. Both players castled, and Karjakin first pins this knight on d4. A little bit black has problems with this knight. You don't want to place it right straight away to d7, and a6 sometimes it's not the best move, but in this position with c6 it's very common that black plays knight to a6. d3, they exchange the queens, and b3. So position is absolutely equal. This pawn is I think pretty good. It shuts down this bishop, and I don't know, when I don't see pawns, I don't see a good plan for white, but it's just exchanging pieces and playing for something in the endgame. Knight a6, knight to b4. Karjakin doesn't want to take the pawn. Let's take it. Then engine claims that after these exchanges, and probably here, so white wins back the pawn, and white has two bishops, and this pawn is weak, so white is much better. So Karjakin saw it, he played bishop to d5, a3, and b4. So still the position is absolutely equal. I think white improved a little bit, but still after queens are off board, don't see big problem for black. changed, and c5. This is the engine move. I would play something like knight to c7, but c5 looks very good actually. You just make a weak pawn on a3 and force some further exchanges. Knight d5, d7, g6. So this position is equal. I take black here because I just like this passed pawn, and this pawn I think is weak, and also black controls this line, so it should be better, but engine says that the position is completely equal. Knight f3, taking this d2 square, rook a8, bishop to e5. If you play here, you cannot take because the rook here is defended. So that's what I thought first. Bishop e5, f6. Again, Karjakin is playing very well at this point. He has now he will move the king to the center of the board, and I personally think that these two pawns need a lot of attention, yeah, and this bishop here, it cannot attack this b6 because it's normally very well protected. Knight to d2, bishop to d6, bringing king to center, h5, and f4. In this position, engine suggests g5, or I would play, I think, f5, just for these exchanges, and this bishop here, I don't know, it kind of attacks this f6 square, but you can use it for your knight, for instance, yeah, and if you exchange the bishop for the knight, then I think this bishop will be pretty good anyway. Pretty good in protection, and you can bring it to f6 later, so a lot of ideas for black as well. And here's Karjakin had 12 minutes, which is awfully a lot before the time control, and he thought for a very long time, for 10 minutes, more than 10 minutes, and he played I think losing move, just very bad move actually. And I've heard about Botvinnik, yeah, about guys like Botvinnik, which like to tell a lot how they invented like plans and strategic ideas and how they win with, you know, seeing a very good plan, but in reality just people say that they were very good tacticians, yeah, and then they see the tactic, and after that they explain it like it was a strategic idea. And I think that Karjakin here, he was calculating like till the total draw, and just didn't work out, and the move appears to be like very bad. But because he's so tactical, actually he just played it f5. I don't know. After e5, I don't know, maybe engine says that the black's position can be defended, but as Karjakin continues to play very well after this move, his position just becomes more and more lost. Now the problem is that white now controls c4, and they can use it for the knight, yeah, to maneuver his pieces, and black just cannot take control of the center. So he plays with the king, and knight to f1, aiming for d5. Now it's very easy actually, because this knight here is terrible. If it goes to g4, then probably h4, and again it's out of play completely, and white has a lot of ideas. But the main idea is to bring knight to center, and then just black's position collapses. A5, good move. Takes and b6. So engine gives it just a question mark, but the next move, it shows that the move is okay, actually. So if we play knight to d5, king e8, then yeah, knight c7 takes and king takes c5. So king is getting into this b6 and just harasses black to death. So some played b6 and rook d1, check, takes, and the position doesn't seem so lost, honestly. Like black even has this idea to play a4, but they're not in time. Check. And in this position, Karjakin thought for a long time, and he tried pawn endgame, takes. Unfortunately, black is not in time to play b6 and create, like counterplay, because king is too close to his pawn, and it will promote faster than the black's pawn will reach a1. So he was forced to take. If we play b6 here, a5, but after king to b7, a3, and it's check. Yeah, so this pawn is no longer a threat. So Karjakin forced to take, and white has this passed pawn against this backward pawn not protected. Karjakin still made a couple of moves, b5 and after h3. So there's a lot of ideas like this, for instance, and black just cannot control this e5 and b5. All right, so good game for Sam. He won. He had planned for the game, definitely. He didn't want to play any sharp lines, and he was thinking that maybe Karjakin these days is not that good in endgames, and just didn't play for a win, and then like Karjakin with 12 minutes on the clock made a huge blunder and lost. All right, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.